Okay, what's happening to his boy, ChanceJolivette, aka Smooth. Man, we with this special movie review right here.
Bruh.
Just finished leaving the theater. Watch Spider-Man, No Way Home. Do you need to watch? Hell yes. Hell yes, you need to watch this.
Yes. I would say, hands down, probably Marvel's best movie. I'm not saying, and that's saying a lot.
They've had a lot of spectacular Marvel movies, man.
Yes.
Avengers, both the Avengers with Thanos and stuff like that. Black Panther,
Captain America, Civil War,
all of them, man. We done seen Tony Stark dying in Scarlett Johansson, and all that. We done seen all kind of epic moments and seeing T'Challa kill Michael B. Jordan pretty ass. We done seen all kind of shit. But what you see in Spider-Man No Way Home, the technology in this, I don't want to spoil too much. The nostalgia, we seen the villains and stuff, so you know they got the nostalgia. You're gonna see Dr. Octopus, you're gonna see Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx does a spectacular job.
Yeah.
In the scenes he is in here, he steals the show.
Yeah, way better than Amazing 2. Like, they don't play him so much as a joke, but he is still comedic. He still has timing on certain
He
scenes.
is like he played like an old character in the old one and stuff, and he had to comb over and this and that. Now he's like young, more hip hop, and like got his confidence and stuff. He is dope on this one right here. I'll give you a little slight spoiler, because he's a big catalyst in this. We see it in the trailer. We see that they got Green Goblin. You see the Goblin bomb go off or something.
Yeah.
But William Defoe,
bruh.
That's the only spoiler I'm gonna give you. But William Defoe,
bruh.
You can't have Green Goblin without William Defoe,
bruh.
So,
and the way he plays it, man, like, he did it great in the original, but the way he plays it, like, he's tormented. Like, he is truly tormented by the Green Goblin. And I think there's a point where he does try to be a good person, but the Goblin takes over.
And you see a lot of people, they have redemptive qualities and stuff like that, but then it's like, because you see all the villains in the trailer or whatever, so Spider-Man is trying to help them because it's an existential crisis and stuff. He don't want them to die. You see all that in the trailer, so it's not really spoiling too much. But you see that, and it's like they have redemptive qualities. They're good humans in a certain sense, but then they villains at the end of the day.
Yes.
So villains are gonna villain.
Yes.
So you see them do the villainous ish and stuff, man. And Spider-Man has his moments that is going to define the character for years to come.
Yes. One of the best things I can say about this is, like, me and this guy right here always said we never seen the perfect Spider-Man movie. The closest we came was Into the Spider-Verse. This is a perfect Spider-Man.
And even Into the Spider-Verse, being that Miles and they have is digital and stuff like that, where the animation, you would think it would be a more Spider-Man movie, like he would be Spider-Man. But they still have a long introduction until he's really Spider-Man in the last 10 minutes of the movie. But it is great. One thing I've always told him over the years, my gripe with a lot of Spider-Man movies is because when I watch a Spider-Man movie, I want to see Spider-Man.
Yeah.
This right here is the most that you see Spider-Man.
And don't get me wrong, you need the character of Peter Parker.
Yeah, Peter is the heart of the character. But the big thing you want to see is, like, I want to see LeBron in a Laker jersey dunking on somebody. I don't want to watch LeBron all day walking and playing with his kids and stuff like that. I want to see him doing what we want to see him. Yeah. So Spider-Man his jersey is in the rafters on this one. He is in legend mode. Yeah. He's MJ.
Yeah. And there were some surprises in here. I don't want to give nothing away, but in the first 15 minutes you get a big surprise. A big surprise. Let's just put it that way. I'm not gonna even mention, because if I mention it, people are gonna catch on to what it is. But first 15 minutes,
you gotta watch this as soon as possible. I made sure to go watch this as soon as possible, because I know that the leaks and stuff are going to come. You are about to get spoilers because the biggest moment, I can't even say. I can't.
Yeah.
They're gonna have spoilers. I'm gonna try not to give them here.
Yeah.
But
man,
this. Even in a pandemic, it's still a pandemic or whatever. But I don't know what's all open everywhere.
This was the most packed I saw the theater.
This should break records. It's gonna be up there. It's going this hitting $1 billion, $2 billion. Man, I get this motherfucker $3 billion if I had it in my pocket.
I still don't know if it's gonna hit $1 billion, but it's gonna.
It's gonna break $1 billion.
It's gonna
because like what the record is like $2 billion. It's gonna break $1 billion.
Well, no, since the pandemic.
It's gonna break the pandemic record.
Yeah, since the pandemic, I think Fast was the highest.
It's gonna kick Fast ass. Vin Diesel ain't got a chance. family, fuck your family.
But yeah, like. When I went and watched Ghostbusters a few weeks ago, it was just me.
I still have not watched it. Don't spoil it for me, buddy.
No. It was just me, one of my best friends, and 3 other people. This here, we had to get tickets in advance, and it's still almost sold out. So
yeah, that's the only thing because even. It's weird, but this was like one of the first showings and stuff, and it's a Thursday. Guess people got work or something. Because to be honest, I think when we went, ShangChi was a little more packed because we ended up right on the screen of ShangChi.
Well, no, it wasn't that it was packed. It was
they was keeping the spaces. They was spacing the seats.
They spaced us out. So we had to.
They had to space the seats out. They didn't space the seats out in Spider-Man.
No,
but it was packed. But we had pretty good seats. But we got the seats in advance and stuff.
Yeah,
but. I think there were people. They might have had people sitting up right on the screen, but shit. But I know ShangChi. We was last resort. We had to get right up on the screen.
Yeah.
So,
And as much as I love ShangChi and he hated it, I say this kicked ShangChi's
It
ass.
was a money grab. people hated me. I did my little review for it. They were like, I knew somebody was going to be ignorant and say something like ShangChi is not Captain Marvel or something. ShangChi is.
Hey, I loved it. If you can have a man with a bow and arrow kicking ass, if you could have
ShangChi is Bruce Lee. Now you got him like he's Nova.
Hey, if you can have Natalia kicking ass, Natasha, what's her name?
She was the heart of the universe, man. She was the heart.
So, but
and you could always use a sharpshooter in the Hawkeye, man.
Speaking of, I think one just came out today, but that's
I watched the Hawkeye.
I'm gonna check it out later.
It's great. It's pretty great. If you're not watching the Marvel series,
but back to Spider-Man. The possibilities now, because like I said, in the first 15 minutes they introduced somebody, and I'm not saying, but it's just now I wonder if
everything you expect of it meets your expectations.
Yes.
And it surpasses them.
Yes. Dog,
this is an incredible movie experience. Man, my favorite movie of all time for maybe 20 some years it was Forrest Gump. Then it's an older movie that surpassed it because I can't watch Forrest Gump anymore. I can quote Forrest Gump line for line.
Yeah.
But then Love Jones passed it up. Like Love Jones is I watched Spider-Man one time. It might have passed Love Jones up. It's my favorite movie of all time. Yeah, this one right here is
and we have another big gripe we had in Spider-Man. Spider-Man barely threw punches.
He's kicking ass.
He gets his ass whipped because he's fighting.
Yeah, he's fighting people. They're fighting the Sinister Five.
Yeah,
they didn't want to add another character because I guess they didn't want to copyright infringe because I guess Sony still has the Sinister Six because they was plotting on a Sinister Six movie or whatever. So they got the Sinister Five. I think because you see a lot of the characters, you see them all in the trailers and this and that.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see because they brought a lot of people back from death. If James Franco is not in here, so that's a spoiler. But I would like to see James Franco. But then that would have been like funny, like him and his father.
Well, James Franco has a bunch of legal shit going on.
Yeah, he got a bunch of ish. Yeah. And then the other villain that they could have put in to be the other one in the Sinister Six. He also fought Venom back in the day, so they could have had Venom in there. But like they had like a little crossover trailer with Venom in the last cutscene of his movie. So you get a little payoff. You get a little pay. Stay and watch. They have 2 cutscenes in the movie, so that's one thing. Stay and watch. They have a cutscene, then stay and watch the end, and it's another cutscene.
It's actually a trailer. It's a trailer.
That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. He's not professional.
Hey, bro, I'm just telling y'all.
He's not professional. He's not professional like me.
It's a trailer. I'm just letting y'all know.
So that is the first that you've seen in since he's I'm not gonna tell it. I'm not gonna tell it. But you get to see something else big coming up.
Yeah.
I heard about like the next Tobey Maguire, not Tobey Maguire. What was his homeboy name? The Spider-Man now.
Oh, Tom Holland.
I'm not concrete on this, but I think he signed on for like 3 more movies, and I think they're gonna like follow his college life and something in that capacity. Like, it's going to change up. The cinematic universe of Spider-Man will not be the same.
Yeah,
he's going to have to get it out of the mud from the next ones, but I think the next ones are going to be so dope because the way he's going to have to go through, and then the growth of his character as Spider-Man. But to live up to this one, and then, this is some big shoes to fill from now on.
Then you also have to take into effect that Sony and Marvel have not signed a new deal, so
they got that bullshit with them.
We know Sony has.
Sony is on some bullshit, but the way that it does, it seems like he is still in the MCU universe. Yeah. So it's a little light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully they get it done. I would hope they would.
I like I said, I think Kevin Feige, more than none, he rarely drops the ball.
Yeah, Spider-Man, we can't lose Spider-Man.
Yeah, we can't. Not right now. No. And like I said, it's hard because Sony does own the rights to them. They own the movie, and they still gonna.
And they are plastered all over the movie. You watch the credits.
Yeah,
Sony. We were screaming. I do Sony.
Yeah. So, but Sony has done a few good things, like Into the Spider-Verse,
like step the hell out the way.
Yeah.
But Into the Spider-Verse is dope. The new one. The new one looks.
Yeah, the new one. Ghostbusters, like I said, he hasn't seen it yet, but the new Ghostbusters, they actually had heart to it, and it was good. Great callbacks. So they are doing pretty decent. It's just they have to keep that momentum going.
And we don't want to watch any characters. You don't want to watch like the big Marvel characters, and they can't be with the rest of the universe. Like that's the thing with Sony. If Sony takes it, and you got all these other storylines to tell, like they could possibly go into Secret Wars or something like that. It's like a next big event, and you would want Spider-Man to be included. So we hopefully that ends up happening. But this right here, like, do I have to give a number value for this? Like rating is this is a 10 out of 10. This is a 20. This is a 20. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 20.
Man. Like I said, man, we watched so much. We watched Infinity War. We watched Endgame, Black Panther. And the craziness is the scale of Infinity War and stuff. Yeah. And just this Spider-Man characters, to me, the scale is almost just as big. Like whenever him and Doctor Strange have their celestial scene and they doing all the effects and stuff, it's stupid superb. That was probably half the budget for the movie.
that was they dropped $100 million on that scene right there. Man. So I don't know that for real.
But like I said, man, I'm gonna start reading up and catching up, seeing what's gonna happen after this week. We're gonna know for sure after this week, because if it does big numbers, it will break. Sony's gonna partner with Marvel again, because one thing is
they're not leaving a bag on the table.
Yeah,
nobody will. Nobody will leave a bag on the table.
And you're just gonna have to give Marvel more money because they know what to do with this character. To where y'all don't know what y'all doing.
Yes, in Tom Holland, even whenever they tried to take it away back in the days, like Tom Holland was like, "No, I need to stay in here."
Yeah,
like he's gonna fight for it. He knows how important it is, and he has some kind of power or something. But they are quick to recast the nigga, except for T'Challa. Recast T'Challa. But
yeah,
anyway, I don't want this video to be super long, man. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Go watch this movie. Hopefully you watched this movie already, so you be able to see this or whatever. But yeah, it was great.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I cried twice in this movie. So
man, I cried about 10 times. Like literally.
You're not dehydrated?
Man, when at the end when you had certain scenes where you were supposed to cry, I couldn't even cry anymore, man. I walked out this bitch, man. I was Aquaman and that whole. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and most hated. Halle your boy. Peace.